Today's video will show how I mount this 5-gallon fuel canister holder to my ladder for temporary mounting. We're gonna go down to Mexico and diesel's a little hard to get down there, so I'm just gonna add an extra 5 gallons, just basically like an insurance policy. So that'll be mounted up here, and it sticks out a little far. It's about an inch past my rearview mirror, so I don't want it on there all the time. So it's just gonna be temporary with a couple bolts, and it'll be basically locked on there because this gets locked in the holder. So yeah, show you how I do it. Now we're running to Ace to pick up parts for this. Greatest store ever for all your random nuts and bolts. I feel like we spend more time at Ace than anywhere else, or the small hardware stores. I got these, all that. So I need a 1 1/4 inch. I'm looking for foam so it doesn't rattle. Find something that'll work. Instead of this, to like tread covers, just like vinyl, $3. Try it. It's to prevent rattling. These are the things I'll be using for today's video. We will be mounting that gas can. It's a 5-gallon metal gas can. That bracket to that ladder. It's got a locking connection to it. These are some of the things we'll be using. U-bolt brackets, some locking nuts, bolts. It's like a stair tread, but it's like a thicker vinyl, so I'll use that to protect my ladder. And just some steel. To give you a rough idea how this is going to be mounted up there, there's already holes in here, and I'm going to be using these U-bolt hangers to go through, mount onto the ladder, and I'm going to add some protective rubber on it so that way the ladder doesn't get damaged. It'll be mounted down a little bit lower. I'll show you that here in a minute. So basically I'm just going to need pretty basic tools. In the van we carry all of our own tools in there. I'm at my in-laws house now for a couple days, but I don't want to bother them with all their tools, so I'll just get some of our tools out. Drill. Get a set of drill bits. Pretty much give me my first two things. And a Sharpie. So back here, there's a couple holes already here, here, and here. And these are gonna go right through there like that. So what I need to do is mark where this will be. So I got those marked there and there, and I need to drill those out. Parent size drill bit, that's what we're running. These I'm going to mount going through the inside of this, hopefully going out. Yeah, looks like it'll work. The original plan was to go this way, but the can right there would require me to cut some of this off, which is fine. I have a cutting wheel in here, but if I can do it this way, this will be way easier. So I'm just gonna go rough test this. Just to give you an idea, and then eventually this bar will get mounted behind it as well to hold it like that in this gas canister. Kind of gives you an idea how it's going to sit. That bar's extra long right now, so ignore that. But sorry for all the extra noise. Lots of construction, and we're by an active military base. My other concern is when I'm driving, the ladder already kind of gets in the way. So I wanted to see out the side view. Kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. Next piece, these. So this bar. This bar is 36 inches, we obviously don't need that much. That needs to be the width of this, which is about 14 inches. So what I'll do is I'll go on one side, mark it, cut this bar, and these will mount around the back side of the ladder into this bar. So take one apart. You're gonna go through like that and mount up just like that. It's probably the noisiest YouTube video ever created, but you get the idea. Hole here, hole here. I'm gonna drill through this right to this bar here. That'll support this backside out to here. So the bar, 36 inches, I don't need that full length. So I'll cut off part of it. Originally the idea was to come this way and bolt it on here. Jesus. Originally, the idea was to bolt it this way, but I think I'm going to drill hole and hole and bolt it this way. I have way more room back here. And then if I go this way, it's too close to the gas canister. So I will mark holes here, drill, and mark 2 holes over here and drill. And that'll give me this piece right here. Alright, so this metal bar, I'll mark where these 2 holes are going to go through. Then we'll throw it back up there and test it, and mark the other side. Pardon the additional noise, sounds like a lawnmower has now entered the game. You can see where that's going to sit. You can see the holes. Get it better. You can see the holes in there. So now I need a mark for that. Marking where I need to cut the metal, and also marking where I need to drill these holes. So now, see that's there, that's there. Now I'm going to drill out that. Now I'll mark them, drill those two out, and then I'll be onto the painting. So this is the Stair Tread stuff that I picked up. It's real soft. Set it out in the sun for the last couple hours. So this will be wrapping pieces of my ladder to hopefully save them from that stuff rubbing up against it. So now these will wrap around, and then I got two to wrap around there. I'm just gonna attach them with some zip ties. Those are pretty good. Gives you an idea. That'll probably just stay on there. Probably just leave that on there. But they're pretty secure. And hopefully that'll save my ladder a little bit. Now that we got these holes all drilled, I'm gonna go cut off this excess. I'll see what my brother-in-law has in the garage. So this next part I'm gonna run angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. But don't mess around with these. Make sure you got gloves and hearing protection. I've got a couple scars from running death wheel on here, so make sure you're definitely prepared. So that's it. Now I'm gonna blast some paint on it, give it a little bit of protection. This is only temporary, so it's only for about 3 weeks over this trip. So I'm not too worried about it at all. So we'll blast with some paint. So the other thing I did on here was on all of these that just came from Ace, I replaced them with locking nuts. So that way we don't have to worry about it rattling off. And then that will go stuck here. So that kind of gives you an idea. If those things were black, if this hardware was black, it'd be pretty clean to install. Here's kind of an idea of how quick it is to get the can in there. It's tight fit. And now for our new noisy YouTube videos, sirens. But, get the idea. Turned out pretty good. The thing is, it's in there. That's not going nowhere. That's out. That's pretty secure. That ain't going nowhere. I think it's going to work perfect. And I'll put a total of everything we spent on here. I bought the gas can, this holder, all the hardware. What else? Yeah, I'll put a little tally of what we spent on here. A company called Rome Belt has a really good one. I really like theirs. It mounts to the side here, so it keeps the can over here, and I like that. But the next van we do, all my ladder stuff's going to be on the back. And that's it. Thanks for watching.